Hello, and welcome to the Boardgamechuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's episode, we're going to be exploring the expansion to Lost Ruins of Arnak called The Missing Expedition. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the discovery. All right, so here we have the Lost Ruins of Arnak, The Missing Expedition, which actually this expansion has a lot in common, the name, with the second expansion, which I filmed an unboxing of and my phone got destroyed, so it's missing. Anyways, so here's the back here. We're introducing 2 new leaders, assistants, guardians, archaeological sites, idols, 2 more temples, a bunch of items, but of course the 6-chapter campaign, which is co-op, which will be extremely fun, and I'm very much looking forward to. So let's start the unboxing right now. So the first thing we have here is the campaign book. I won't go into it, because here's a read first thing. We'll go like that. But I don't want to open it and spoil anything, so I'll just put that to the side there. The next thing we have here, I guess we have this ad for CGE products. Just file that. Next here we have the actual rulebook itself. So here we go. Rulebook. Rulebook. I'm assuming they'll go into detail about, yep, here's the journalist, here's the mechanic. She actually, which is really cool, I thought, she has like a little monkey assistant that she just gets, which is really cool. And then the new temples here, the waterfall, the tree temple, and then, yeah, there you go. So next here, they've given us, I'm just opening up to the components page, they've given us 4 of these Explorer meeples. So they're 4 archaeologist figures, but in red. As you can tell, they're red. And yeah, that's what those look like. This here is a pad. This is for the campaign. It's campaign sheets. This is what the campaign sheet looks like. It is not double-sided, but that's fine. I should say also that the campaign is only a 1 or 2 player affair. You can't play it more than 2. But after you after you discover, after you go through the 6 campaigns, not the 6 campaigns, I'm rambling now. When you go into the 6 missions, we'll call them missions, after you're done that, you just put it all together. You can put it all together with all the other stuff and then just play at 4 after that. So there you go. Here we have some organization, which is always great. Here we have probably, I get to assemble a thing with a dial on it, and that's what that's for. Maybe I'll even take it out because it can't zoom in on the bag, so there you go. That will fit into that. And then, yeah, I'm sure there's a dial somewhere. I'll just keep it in the bag so I don't lose the dial pieces. Next, we have these cards, which I will unwrap off screen, and I will be right back. All right, so I won't be able to show you much of the cards, just because if you take a look at the campaign book, on the back of the campaign book, it says, read this first. And if you read it, you can tell that the leader starting cards were in that pack, on the top of this pack. And then it goes chapters 1 through 6, and then some more rewards on the bottom. So this whole stack of cards will stay secret. I don't want to spoil anything here, and I don't want to spoil myself, so we will just put this big stack of cards right there. But what I can do is I can show off these are the leaders' starting cards. So if you want to see how these leaders work, prepare. So here we have the mechanic here, teamwork, tinkering, auto mechanic, and marine mechanics. So this is an anytime effect, but I'm not really sure what these new icons are, which are cool. Then we have the journalist here. So we have interview, a reporting, investigation, and exploration. So they each get 4 cards, and then you would shuffle in those 2 fears as per usual. We'll put those right there. Next here, we will take a look at, so this is probably the player aids for, I'm going to say that's the mechanic, because I can see the monkey, and then journalist. So yeah, so it's a brief overview of how to play these heroes. Are they heroes? I forget what they call. Leaders, they're called leaders. Here you go. So these are the 2 leaders, which are pretty cool. So I'll put that there. Next, I will show off this new temple. This is the, let's take a look here. So this I said what they were earlier. This is the waterfall one here, which is very pretty. There's the top there, and then it goes, and then I'm gonna have to fold it like this, and then, yeah, so that's what that temple looks like. And then I forget what this one is called, but this is the second temple here. I think it's the tree or forest temple or something. And a whole bunch of new stuff, which I can't wait to delve into. I'll put that there. I can move this campaign book as well. Next here we have, these are kind of weird boards. So these are punch outs, of course, but here we have some more. Can I? No, okay. So these are the new level 1 temples that you can explore. Look like that. We have a new guardian here. It's pretty cool. This goes with the mechanic. This is kind of like, this will be the dial and the wheel. I guess that'll happen there. And then these also go with the mechanic. Right? These are here, you put them on this, and I'm assuming you get the things. This is for the journalist here. So these are newspaper articles. Let me switch them over. See, they have the monsters from, I know this guy's in the base game. So that's pretty cool. Next we have this, I'm not really sure if this is anything. This thing that looks like this. Oh, it is. Look, there's a thing on the back like that. I'm assuming that's for either somebody or nobody, or it's for the campaign. I'm not sure. So we'll put that aside. Here we have some new assistants. There's that monkey I was talking about there. Then we have this command, and this one is cool with the red tiger there. Then we have this gentleman here with his compass there. And we have a level 2 temple that looks like that. And then this crystal guardian cat thing, which is crazy cool. And then we have a pterodactyl there, which is very nice. Next, we have this. I guess this is kind of already falling apart because it's so big, so I'll just pull this out. I'll try to pull this out. It's not coming out. I just don't want to rip it here. Okay, well, oh boy, this is something. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, so this comes apart like, there we go. Okay, so this is the journalist's board. It looks like this. Of course, a whole bunch of brand new iconography, a new spot to put your tiles that you discover, these little tiles here. And then we have some waterfall tokens there. These are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, these would be the idols, new spots for idols. Looks like that. And then the back, these are the leaders from the first expansion, but they've added, I'm not sure where the mechanic is. They've added him, but the mechanic's not there. She's probably just fixing the car, like, or she's taking the picture maybe. There you go. Next, I'll go into the rest of this, and I will show off. This is just very strange because look, it's twisted like that. Okay, we have some new idols, more of those newspaper tiles. Actually, these are the article tiles here. More article tiles here, more of these tiles for the mechanic. We have 2 of these pigeons that look like that. More idols. This token here and this token here are for if you want to randomly decide who gets these leaders, you can just shuffle them up and give them to the people. We have a research reward overlay track, which is this one here. And these would be the newspaper tiles, are these ones here. So you have these tiles, and these tiles here seem to kind of fit on these, and I'm assuming stuff happens when that happens, so we'll put that there. And then last but not least here, we have the mechanic with her trusted monkey. And like I said, this is that one tile with that looked like a big gear. This goes on here, and it will go right through, it looks like, because this is punchable. I won't do it now. But yeah, so she's working with them gears. So there. Oh, look, she's on the back of this one. So then he is there too. Got the mechanic, the researcher, the adventurer, the captain, I believe. I forget what his name is. He's like some sort of shaman kind of guy, the Baroness, the Eagle, the Falconeer, and the Mechanic. So that is pretty cool. There you go. So we have an empty box here, so that would be the end of the video. If you have any comments about what you've seen, or you would have any questions, please feel free to leave them below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. In the meantime, search on my channel. I think I have the original Arnak on there. I'm not too sure, but I do have a lot more unboxings. And then like, comment, subscribe, share, all those things. And until next time, have a good one. Hello, and welcome to the Boardgamechuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's video, we're going to be exploring the expansion to Lost Ruins of Arnak called The Missing Expedition? It is The Missing Expedition. No. Hello, and welcome to the Boardgamechuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's video, we're going to be exploring the game. Sorry.